Well, good evening, adventurers. It's 5:10 on the 6th of August 2020, and I'm at Sunderland Marina searching for mullet, and they're here. There's a big shoal of them up the top there, but they're in the wrong place for me to fish. I need them to go into there so I can get and fish off that fence, because I'm not allowed down here, and there's no way I could land one from here. Such a shame I can't get down there. But there's a big shoal of them there. They're up to about 4 or 5 pound. I was just watching them, but they're in the wrong place at the minute, so wish me luck. Right, the shoal's moved into here. You can see the odd ones rising and that. You mightn't be able to see too well unless I zoom in. They're up to about 3 or 4 pound. There's a big shoal of them straight down there. I'm going to go and get my rod, see if I can catch one, but I'll have to haul it up this side. I don't know how I'm going to do that, like. Well, adventurers, that was a complete waste of time, wasn't it? So it's now the 12th of August, and I've come down to Roker Groin, I suppose you would call it. Craig's down here now with his sexy t-shirt on, because he was down here yesterday and caught a load of mackerel on whitebait. So we're going to have a bit float fish and see if we can catch some mackerel. It's a pretty blue rod, that, Craig. Where did you get that from?
I got it from a friend.
Oh.
It was cheap enough. I think it's an Aldi special.
An Aldi special? No, the matter with that, if it catches fish.
Special, yeah.
It's a lovely day. It's about 23 degrees. There's quite a few people down here. We're going to see if we can catch some mackies for pike bait for Rob, because he wants some for pike bait. Jambo's got the jam juice on bait. Is that a bit of Jambo jam on there?
No, no Jambo jam at all.
Jambo jam.
Are you wanting it or not?
Huh? No, you're right. No, I'm going to catch my own. Yeah, Jambo, eh? I've missed 3 and he's caught 3. And the fog's rolling in now. Don't like this fog? No, fog will not put them off. It's not foggy underwater, man. Well, the mackerel seem to have disappeared for the minute, chaps. But there's a big boat, and there's heron jumping about all over, because there's some lads fishing up there. He's been jigging feathers and he's caught 2 heron by the tail. So there's obviously quite a few heron in here at the minute. I thought the mackerel would be with them, but it's slack tide now, it's low tide. We need the tide to turn to get the fish to come back in, I think. I never did think we'd catch out at low tide, but Craig did yesterday. But today's a different day. That's why it's called fishing and not catching. Lol's got one. They're doing half scrap, don't they? On light gear, it's taking line. I'm straight down. Oh, it's off. Aye. I bet it snapped the line. No, it didn't. Yeah, it was right close in, yeah. I'm fishing a pennel tackle. This is the baits we're using. These are white bait from Morrison's. There's little carp hooks on. Oh, I didn't half pull that one. That's it. On a sliding float. Well, that's a good sign. Well, that must be a shoal just passing. Well, I was proper close in there.
Mine was about where I am now.
Mm-hmm. We're not fishing far out, as you can see. My float down there and Craig's further along. I don't know whether you can see these fish jumping, but there's herring jumping all over the place. It's like being on the Albert and Alice when there's a big rise on and you cannot match the fly. But there's no chance of catching herring on these. There's the one just jumped out there now. Never seen that before. Could be. Yeah, it's an half scrap on this light gear. Hey. Can I get it at the top? I don't trust this. I haven't got my drag tightener. Stop jumping about as much, man. Bloody hell.
That's a nice one.
No. Oh, beautifully hooked. Yeah. My wife's tea. My wife's dinner caught on camera. Huh? Can't, oh, scrap. Get it.
That's a better one.
It's not really, it's just a good scrapper. This rod's not strong enough to...
What fish is that?
Mackerel.
Yep.
Whoop, come here. Stop still a minute, man. Yeah, sure. Yeah. They're very pretty fish. Yeah, beautiful. Got the shakes now, like. Okay. Right, that's Ying's dinner. Any more go back. I say any more they go back in. Jambo's got one. Great scrappers. You're gonna tighten your drag up.
I am. Really tight. That's the thing.
Shouldn't be
Oh,
able.
look at this guy.
Seagull's gonna come and take his mackerel off him.
I think the reel's bugger, to be fair.
Drop your rod right down and wind at the same time.
Still taking it.
Yeah.
I'm reeling it and it's just stuck.
Pull in hand, line it up is all you can do.
I had to put more line on it earlier on this morning, like a sort of line in.
Yeah. There she blows. Point. Bosh. And again, I don't think the camera will catch this because of this stupid railing. Bloody hell. God. I can't believe how hard these things pull. That's what I do. See, I've got my drag on full there. And there's no way.
Looking at the reel, the lines come loose again.
Stay still. Oh, tip this down a bit. Getting the bloody things up. It's a problem. I crank it up. Because if I'm putting them back, I don't like them to hit the ground if I can help it. Stay still, stay still. Ah, bastard. Ah, the hook. The other hook. Fucking stuck in my finger.
Alright.
Yeah, got it now. Twat. One problem with using two hooks.
I wonder if yours has been presented better in the water.
And drew blood, that. The other hook went. I'm pleased it's barbless, it went right in my hand, right in my finger. If it's been what? Presented better.
Ah, yours has got 2 minutes. So it's like a flat.
I don't know. Well, possibly. I mean, it should look like it's a little fish swimming.
Yeah.
So I'm hooking it through the head with the top hook, and then through the tail with the bottom hook. You alright?
What is yours now?
White bait?
Whitey.
Little white bait?
I mean, it's pod.
I've had,
Shitload.
no, actually not that many considering, but like, it's low tide in it, so, oh, watch your head. Hang on, you're alright. That's it. That's it. I think at high tide they'll be pulling them in cast after cast, but like low tide, there's no. Camera's rolling. See if we can spot a bite. I'll zoom right into my float, see if we can hook one while it's on camera.
Right now it's not even either hooked itself or took the fish.
Yeah, just nipped at it. I've got the camera tilted right down to see if I can see if I can catch the float. Free float along there. My float along here. Pilot, big boat coming in. Right, now there's a quality bait. Two carp hooks, one through the gill plate, that's nice and tough. Another one through the tail, right through the bone, out and into my finger again. How could any mackerel resist that? Very slow sinking. Jambo's complaining because I'm catching fish now and he's not. God's truth. Talk about strong. Gonna need a bigger boat.
One coming in.
Aye, there's one there. This will not just not give up. Crikey Moses. Once they're out of the water, they're not a problem. But when they're in the water, by they've got some power. Stop jumping about as much, man. Aye. Stay still. Oh, God. Stay still, man. How the fuck can I get the hook out if you're jumping about? If it would stop still, I could get the bloody hook out.
Some size, like that.
Huh? Tough fish. Trying to bloody unhook them and they're jumping all over the shop. God. Said we're going to need a bigger boat. And there it is. The Maersk Inventor. Helipad, the works. Very good. No idea what that boat does, but I think it plants wind turbines if I'm not mistaken. Very nice. That and a mackerel at the same time. What could be better? I'm going to zoom right in on this and see if I can capture some of these herring jumping, because they're everywhere at the minute. There's one. Craig reckons there's loads of little silver fish flashing about near my bait. There's one, there's one. I don't think you'll catch this on camera, they're about 100 yards away. There's fish jumping all over the place. Little herring about 10 inches long. Loads of them. We shall see, because I've only got 5 minutes left. Well, adventurers, that's me 2 hours, 2.5 hours is up. It's been a canny couple of hours. Caught my wife's tea. Seen a couple of big boats. Seen a load of herring jumping. They're still jumping all over the place out there. I can hear them and see them from here, but I don't think the camera will catch them. It's nice and calm now, the tide's just turning. Me and Craig's the only people who have caught anything. And it's been a nice change from chucking the fluff. Say goodbye, Craig.
Bye, Craig.
Thank you. Until next time, which is going to be next Wednesday at CLD for carp and trout. Thank you for watching. My float's still floating and I'm going home. Goodbye.